What's up, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Lil Cash is here, and I really need to check this one. One letter from Reynolds changed Celine Dion's life. So I really need to see what exactly happened with her and the letter and all, the message. So can't wait. New here, hit the like and subscribe, and let's get started.
Celine Dion has made headlines lately for her drastically changing appearance.
Wow.
There are some who worry about you.
What happened?
Too thin.
My body shut off, and I was like, I'm gonna forget how I feel right now.
She's been silent, dealing privately with the kind of news all families dread.
It was the loss of her greatest love of
Wow.
husband, Renee Angelique.
Celine Dion broke down performing on stage tonight. Is this the fall of a legend?
It was very hard. I had to leave him behind. How do you do that?
I've been pictured with a very handsome young man. Is this a toy boy?
Please, leave me alone.
How did
It's like she's not ready to answer the questions.
A long letter.
Do you think Renee would think this is appropriate?
Some of those reasons we do get sick because we're not expressing ourselves or letting things out.
I still struggle with those same things.
Don't feel what you need to feel.
You're never ready for something like this to happen.
When did you realize it was all over?
I will never forget because it was a wedding anniversary. I went back in my dressing room and I saw him looking pretty devastated and in shock. And I was like, but what's going on? And he sat down and he said, I have cancer again. The doctor just called me. And at that moment, honestly, my heart started to beat faster, but my body shut off. And I was like, I'm gonna forget how I feel right now. I went on, I sang the song, and then we went to the hotel, and then reality started to strike.
Celine wanted to be by Renee's side, but he pushed her to keep working.
I had to leave him behind because he wanted me to start the shows again. How do you do that?
Wow.
Sometimes don't feel what you need to feel. Just do it.
Go on stage.
I did.
Oh my gosh, she's really strong. That's crazy.
You know.
Oh.
I love him. And I did. And it was very hard. He can eat. He's got a feeding tube. I feed my husband, and I feed my kids. And unfortunately, I had to say, listen, I can't be half here and half over there. Please, allow me to stay home.
Renee agreed to Celine's pleas, but it was too late.
And he said, I just want you to wish you a great show and to tell you that I love you. I said, I love you very much too. That night I came home so late and he was under medicine. I didn't want to go in the room and say, honey, I'm home. And then he would be confused, can't go back to bed. So I didn't see him that night. The next morning, the first feed was done by a nurse. And she came and he was gone to his new life. You're never ready for something like
Oh my
this.
god, this is.
Even though you expect
What the
when
damn, man?
you're not prepared. And right now, I'm not sure how strong I feel.
Celine kept losing people who'd been by her side since she was a little girl.
My brother, who passed away of this pretty much the same cancer as him, died on Renee's birthday. We always had a house full of instruments. My brothers and sisters, they were my first influence. I was the luckiest one to represent all of them.
And when Renee discovered her talent, she worked with him to become a musical legend.
Fell in love with him for the way that he treated everyone around me, including my whole family, myself.
I knew that you had something, the way you give yourself away when you sing. James Horner, My Heart Will Go On, came to see us to propose that song.
I didn't want to record it. Thank God I let him decide in the business.
After Renee's death, Celine tried to carry on with her music, but it was too painful.
What's the hardest part going forward without Renee?
I have to take decisions now. Do you think Renee would think that this song is appropriate?
Did you ever consider not coming back to the stage?
When he was sick, he always said, show must go on.
Celine Dion broke down performing her iconic song.
No, I gotta like the song I reacted to last time, Show Must Go On. She was literally like, I can see the pain in her eyes. I can see, teary eyes, but she controlled herself. And I think like, I'm not sure, but I think that whenever she sings that song, Show Must Go On, it reminds her, it reminds her a lot of things. So many things. and we don't know, or she didn't share with the world. But definitely, there's a lot. Like the memories are coming back. The moments she spent, with him, they're coming back. You start reminiscing, you start thinking about the past, the time, you both were together, like a lot of things, there are so many things.
All by myself.
Oh, wow.
Her husband's tragic death.
Everything seemed to, like, is this an earthquake? Losing a half of you because we were partners, we were one.
There are some who worry about you, who worry that you're a little too thin.
Celine's grief was eating her alive. Then she got an unexpected letter from an admirer.
A letter on my right side, and it says, personal and confidential for Miss Celine Dion from Reynolds.
We had this amazing song. We were all sitting around trying to figure out who's going to sing it for the movie. The studio piles up a whole bunch of sort of millennial friendly type singers that we just thought, let's go right to the legend. Let's see if we can get her. I sent her a long letter.
Little did Celine know, just months before, Ryan had also lost someone he loved.
My father had Parkinson's. I really didn't have a support system. I had no outlet for that. To sort of deal with this inner kind of hurricane that was happening, I would just get on I'd jump up into the audience and just do the warm-up. And it was just a great way to kind of expel some of that super anxious energy and into something productive. I wonder if some of those sort of underlying reasons we do get sick or sicker is because we're not sort of expressing ourselves or letting things out.
Ryan reminded Celine of how music helped her keep going.
It was so sweet because he considered me for his new movie, for me to sing his song.
Is it for the Deadpool? Oh my God. Wow.
Beautiful song, I love it so much.
The unexpectedly emotional theme song for Deadpool 2, sung by Celine Dion, is Beauty Rising from the Ashes of Love.
I didn't know. It's amazing.
Was the first to building a career without Renee.
Oh yeah.
Celine Dion has released her first English album in years after struggling with the loss of her beloved husband and manager Renee. The album is appropriately titled Courage.
Courage.
Having the courage, going through difficult times, overcome these difficult times. That was emotional.
It is.
I really wanted to prove to him. I wanted to prove to myself.
As the media pressured Celine to move on, she found a new love in an unexpected person.
Over the past few months, Celine, you have been pictured with a very handsome young man. Some people were saying, is this a toy boy? Have you found a new man?
You ready for love again?
I am in love. Love is not necessarily to marry again. When I see a rainbow, when I see a sunset, a beautiful dance number, I laugh, I cry, I'm in love.
As she rose from the ashes of her grief, Celine finally started living life on her own terms.
Have you surprised yourself with how strong you are through all this?
Now I have a voice. I feel so powerful and in charge, grounded, happy. You cannot stop living.
Man, I started loving her so much. Wow. Definitely we will come back with another video. I really want to. Oh my God. That was beautiful. That was really so powerful. Sometimes in life, things happen and you didn't expect that this will happen. But I believe in one thing, that better days are coming. You will get something better. If you lost something, definitely you will not get him back, but there will be something better. Just like she got the kids now, and definitely, she has to live for her kids. And that's a blessing. Having a kid, having children is a blessing, That's amazing. And yeah, seeing her struggle, hearing the news that her husband is no longer there. It's really hard for her, painful, because she already mentioned in the video that it was him who used to decide about the songs and everything, but now I had to carry on all alone. Like I'm a lone wolf, and it's hard to make decisions. It's like the support is important. Yeah. And then she received this letter. Wow, that's amazing. You know, the miracles. That's like a miracle. Miracles do happen. You just need to believe. And yep. And I was really emotional. I don't like getting emotional, but sometimes you can't control yourself. You really can't control your emotions. It's hard. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know her. I didn't know her before. I really didn't know her before. I didn't know like who is she, where's she from, you know. But now I feel like I was missing a great legend, a great portion of, you know, from the music. And honestly, I started loving her a lot. There's a lot of respect for her. I respect her from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, it's like she kind, you know, she's inspiring me too. Yeah, like show must go on. Keep moving. Lovely. And that's guys, I hope you like it. Share it, and until next time. Bye bye.